Salutation, darlings. Azorwing here, returning to the world of Hogwarts, a legacy. Last time we failed Sebastian. God damn. Also, he's been doing that for a while. I have no idea how... I wish him luck. I also wish him to not stress about it too much. Right, gear. Right, well, speaking of gear, I'm in a new outfit. Purple is the color, is this color? But yes, gear. Do I have the best? I didn't actually look in cloaks. I mean, if I'm going extra fancy. I'll say I don't quite care about that too much, so... cozy. But yes, even that's lilac. Lilac. This one looks nice. Yeah, this is our broom for today. Thestrals are purple. There. Wait, no, I left. Right, now we can. Right, I was about to say, did I even... What was the last scarf? Yeah, we should have took first targets. Cool. At least a little bit towards that. Jumping cabbages. Look at the little fella. Look at the little thing. 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I can waffle around for 5 whole minutes. I mean, I guess there's one thing I could do. Oh, goodness. Normal sized. I'm curious, can I put anything up here? Hello, Deke. Yes, yes, I can.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Oh, right, the little dragon flesh. Oh, okay. Hmm. It has certainly been a while since I've been looking at any of this stuff. I can have my own frog choir. I don't care how inconvenient. That is the first thing you see. I think I already have a journal. Could be over here. Yes. Oh, right, the Hogwarts crest. Sinister oddities. Hmm. I'm very curious about that last one. Hmm. I just like the look of it. Why is this one wall brown? um... really? Sure.
Dee cannot believe how many people.
Now, well, I very much would love to just continue waffling around. Wait, no. Summoner's Court. Sure, why not? We must continue showing everyone who's here that we are indeed the best. Even though I am most certainly far from the best. My knee-jerk reaction was to call those bongos.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Perhaps.
Hello? Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
You're on.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Or
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
yo.
Accio!
Don't worry, girly. We're par for the course.
Precisely as planned.
No! Oh my god!
Nice technique.
Nice technique.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Okay, all I have to do is get at least orange. And I think I can manage that.
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
You know, that's all on me. I was like, oh yes, easy, easy. All I have to do is not muck it up.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Oh, god damn it.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Oh my god.
I'll remember that. Well, you are good.
I am a saboteur.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Practice.
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Hmm.
Revelio.
I was gonna say, wasn't there something in here that was locked? Yes.
Alohomora.
Let's meet up with Natty. 12 out of 36. For once, I shall say I have a decent amount. Actually, real quick challenge. Did I ever finish that one exploration challenge? This one. Yes, I did. And 20 for the last one. Goodness gracious. Hogsmeade? No. That's what I thought. Kingdom. Outside of Hogsmeade. Goodness. Alright. Okay, interesting. Sure, we're not gonna question that. Wait, oh.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Alrighty.
Revelio.
Well, not much.
Not saying I don't have the odd feeling.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Game?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Of course.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Alright. Any idea where I can find him?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Alright. What am I hoping to learn from him?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Alright.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Alrighty, room.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Oh my god. Of all the ones that I never got. That's all field guide pages. There's one demiguise statue somewhere. And then 3 collection chests. I will say, I do love to 100% things, so brain is going burr.
If it thinks it's got half a chance. I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior. Pretty though. Didn't eat much.
Vivenda might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair cut off.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Hello, miss.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
There's no confirmed.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
I keep thinking she says Isco.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mr. Ray, we do hope Mr. Ray, but we do hope you reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we're beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
About the note?
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Okay.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
Oh my
Of course,
gosh.
none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Mr. Harrison.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Right.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where were I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Oh. I was wondering where the hell I was.
Wait till you see the print. It's simply divine.
I do wonder who Rosie is. She seems delightful.
It's the one with the hand-stitched
I'm sorry. The world is slightly.
Miss Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Yeah,
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Revelio.
Oh. No one ever. Oh, the world probably deloaded. Faster.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio. Natty must be around here somewhere.
I don't know why I can no longer jump when I'm right there. Really?
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
So there was a scuffle with the little dandelions.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
So the muddy.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Hogshead's not frequented by good people for a reason. It's a few degrees north of Shady.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
I feel like this would be incredibly loud.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
Something.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I hope Rookwood knows what it's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Arlo says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only
Revelio.
arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Hey,
So I'm looking for a book of poems and a love letter.
miss the payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the nose.
I don't trust Ranrok, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
I ought to pay that pretty little shopkeeper in Bagan Tig a visit. Share and share alike, say I.
What's that?
Show yourself. Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here. Pick up something. I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Pick up something.
This has become personal. Expulsion! You die quite conductive, aren't we?
I'm just warming up.
Expulsion! Look what you've done! You'll pay for that.
Slow.
Death from above!
After.
Expulsion! What? Expulsion! Might want to look up.
Incendio. Fringo. Vinegar.
What are your thoughts on expulsion? Expulsion!
And I got something unknown.
Revelio.
My darling Otto, I read your last letter over and over, and I'm certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you're doing all you can to ensure that such situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost principle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I'm off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
You are dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain, who is loved by me as a crop could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. I'll have you know, I'm from a lineage steeped in bravery. I couldn't even dare tell my uncle. Expulso! Expulso! Protego! I will not be caught!
Go, coward.
Incendio! Revelio.
Well, I admit I wasn't expecting that.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize.
Over here. I need your help.
Alohomora. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay.
Rebellion.
Apparently quite well. Nice.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Alright.
Confringo. Incendio.
That one got through.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Quite. Alright, Natty. Let's go. Goodness gracious. And of course, we have a book to return. We have saved the husband. There was no way in hell that I was going to go back without burning the letter. Unfortunately, I'm sure he would have lived it back, but at the same time, I can understand. Also, what lovely does Harlow have? That he's like stealing scarves. Que loco.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Right.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery. Can't trust the young. Oh, will there ever be one day only? Can't imagine how modern black magic.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
We've got dark.
Mr. Filbert, I have your book.
But how did you... Oh, thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me.
I'm glad.
I'm glad to have been of help.
Oh, my. I cannot believe I have this bit of my dearest Dulcibella back. Thank you, my young friend. Thank you.
I'm glad to have helped him.
Revelio.
If only all things were so easy. Anywho, got a couple locks over here.
Alohomora.
And since we have the ultimate Alohomora, I'm sorry. Okay, it looks a degree less ridiculous. One, not worth it. 10, oh, or 11 rather. Oh, an influence row. Avenging Raven. Bad, not bad at all. Collections. All kinds of collections.
Revelio.
Polyjuice potion wants keeping away from today's young. The Ministry doesn't care about anyone, except the girls who do.
It's not the first time I've heard about a statue near Irondale.
That statue near Irondale looks different than the one. Just can't put their wand on her.
Alright. Where specific? No, see? Rookwood, Lower Hogsfield, Earnshire, Hogsmeade, Upper Hogsfield, Irondale. Where are the Hales? Irondale, Fieldcroft, Irondale. So there's a statue here that looks off.
You know my trust in serving attention to Azkaban as we speak.
Revelio.
absolutely love the idea that to make a lock more powerful, they just have to make it more they just have to make it bigger. Oh yes, you want the ultra powerful one? You get the ultra big seal. Golden snitch scarf.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Really? Is this house a reference? A level 3 lock for a piddly bit of coins.
Revelio. Alohomora.
No, officer, I'm not doing anything shady at all, I swear. I just forgot how to unlock my own door. She saw nothing.
Revelio.
Something unknown. Actually, how full is my inventory? 31 out of 36. Who are you?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
I find them intriguing.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl. On your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
He is a bit much for a caretaker, but he means well. And he's terrified of those statues.
I know.
I hate his laughter.
You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Well.
The statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
We have two die-hard friends. One of which I accidentally...
Revelio. Alohomora.
That's like a level 1. How did I miss this one?
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
I do wonder how I missed that. Especially since I know I was wanting it to get into one of these houses here on the edge. Although, to be fair, it's on the edge, and that makes it a bit easy to miss. I do wish that the puzzles got a bit more complicated.
Revelio.
I need to expunge my inventory.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Sure.
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Of course, anything that's outright or weaker just deserves to be sold. Anything unknown, however, stays with me. It really does feel like this is the best way to get just money. How do we get money? We find clothes all around the school and sell them.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What to do? 85. Okay, so I can sell the weird mask. Known. Known. Known.
To stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Actually, I want to stop by Irondale. Because I absolutely will forget. So, Irondale. There's also a demiguise statue. Goodness.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
I was hoping there's a back door. Of course, like the one time there's not a back door to a house. Oh, sorry. Oh, no wonder I didn't see that. I'm like, I was wondering how the hell did I miss that? Anywho, so I hear of a statue.
I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio.
I got my heirloom back, and I made...
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
I don't remember who sells the
What can I
fruit
help
bus.
you with today?
Thankfully,
Thank you for your patronage.
you are one of them.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Yes.
Revelio.
It's like, I should investigate, but investigate what?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio.
I like the little cauldron I have. That's adorable. I still have no idea what the Irondale statue is. Goodness, I have no idea quite where I should go. But here is good enough. I was like, excuse me. Who is screaming? The children are screaming. Why are the children screaming? They're screaming in fun.
I'm sorry!
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes the nickname.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
You. Can I say, I do, on one hand, I am glad that it wasn't out of maliciousness, but on the other hand, him. how I'm just, ugh. It's hard to describe people like that. They're just so. Like they leave a bad taste in your mouth. Blackmailed and I didn't realize that they had anything more than just like basic information. Blackmail and compliance. Gwendolyn Zhao was a reluctant Ashwinder informant. Was a reluctant Ashwinder informant within the Ministry of Magic. After being found out and fled, Gwendolyn was forced to join Rookwood to protect and provide for her family. Oh. Estranged from her brother, Gia, local shopkeeper, captured her, turned to a life of petty thievery. 6 years ago, was until recently she abandoned small scams for a chance of bigger fortune with the Ashwinders. I'll say, not all of them seem to have such tragic backstories. Infernus, though invulnerable to most attacks, Infernus cannot abide by warmth and light, and are therefore susceptible to fire. After an Infernus has been burned, all of the damaging attacks will have full effect, providing fewer options to destroy those abominations. A burning Infernus and Infernus's impending attack provides perfect opportunity to capitalize on the explosive power of Bombarda. Right. Let's go to the map chamber. To meet a headmistress of old. I'm not sure, is it me or does this look more pretty? Let's see, there's one over there and then one over here.
Welcome back.
Yes. Hello, hello.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Revelio.
This one.
Alohomora.
I always hate that I seem to go the exact opposite way.
Revelio.
God, I hate being eaten by frogs.
Levioso.
No!
Revelio. Revelio.
I proceeded to completely forget which one. Something unknown. For a moment I thought my outfit had changed color, but then I realized it was just the light.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Nice.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
I'm sorry, what?
Revelio.
Important local artifact. This misunderstanding. This wasn't very. Although most of them can't find the process of wielding such a hefty weapon utterly head scratching. Yeah, I think how they wield such a weapon. Oh, there it is. I did not notice it for quite some
Mine
time.
now, demiguise. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
last nursing subject offered to older students on the rare occasion when demand suffice. Alchemy focuses on the four natural elements and the science of transmutation.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Finger. Glacier. Sendo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Pulsar. Bombada. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Arresto Memento. Confringo. Glacier. Sendo. Flipendo. Tego. Lumos. Reparo. Guardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
Wait.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Bombada. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Okay. I can no longer resist. Hold on.
Lumos.
So she's the wolf.
Lumos.
say winter is my favorite season. Hands down.
If someone gets struck by
persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
I am sorry.
Pardon me.
Ominous.
Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Oh, what's so important about the bells?
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to charms, or called Ignacio. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
That's one way to put it. Did he really remove the bells for a headache?
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Any particular reason you
If
can't?
only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Right.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
I've done this quest by accident ages ago.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Honestly, I can't believe you won all 3 trials against Jamel. I didn't think she could be beat.
Revelio.
Alright.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Was a long, long time ago. Hello, Professor Fig.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrok clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrok.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I'm curious, can I roll? I can!
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I'll decide wins best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't. You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow.
I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Cat!
Well, there's one for my diary.
Yes, cat. Oh, I...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
But it's always so noisy in the corners, and then I can't concentrate, so I end up just talking.
Rumor is, Professor
What?
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
Oh my god.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuba pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Oh, it went... Okay, so it is down.
Fear is weakness.
Someone was sat by the fire.
What? Why does it keep getting so confused? Inside or outside? Oh, why does it keep changing?
She's always showing
Yes, I would love to. I don't know why I couldn't get through the door. Is that why it's all acting all weird? Because it's like I should be able to. I mean, it's not like it was loading like this is.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Headmaster, I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Oh boy.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrok's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into it.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Ooh. I've been looking for this. I have genuinely no idea where I'm supposed to go.
Why would Slytherin put the common room in the dark?
Oh no, this is where gosh darn it, where do I go? Did it reset again? Can it be trusted? Will the door open now?
Imelda Ray. Is there another way out to the front?
Good day, Professor Black.
I really hope this doesn't go away because right now it's pointing me in the opposite direction. I'm fairly certain I can. Did I?
Yeah.
Right, this way.
Ha!
Like, actually, why is it closed? You would think that it's just that easy. You can see with your own eyes that I'm like trying to get this.
I'd hate transfiguring.
Even if I knew how to get into the other column.
umpteenth time's the charm. Okay.
Benite!
No way. I cannot change it from day to night. Well, good luck, future me, remembering that this specific hallway in this specific area leads to a very specific thing.
I have family in Ireland.
I forgot how pretty this area sounded.
I've been collecting kids.
Oh my god. Okay. Can I save? Oh boy. You're 5 hours in. Let's see if a reload can help whatever the hell's going on. Alright. All right.
Oh, I've been turned around.
Okay, so I seem to be led once more on a wild goose chase. But hey, if it gets me any closer to finding out where the hell I'm supposed to go. And now it's not. Okay, this is the last way that I went when I got
Stand
arrested.
proud, purebloods. The future is yours. I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry. Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't. Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Oh my god. I was like... And now everyone's gone. Oh my god.
I'll be back here soon enough.
Okay, have I waffled around enough as the headmaster that the game will finally let me free?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Okay. Here, I'll even run around it. Okay, when will you let me outside?
Ha!
try another. Take 3. Let's continue our journey. If only I knew what to do. Let's continue our journey. Okay, I'm once more being led away.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
I'm just desperately hoping that this doesn't disappear anytime soon. My brain is in max thinking mode. And is desperately trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. And what the hell I'm supposed to do. It was a bit funny the first minute. It's been less funny now.
Where to next?
possible to restart a quest.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I'm just trying to find anything.
I'll be back here soon enough.
Hold on. Hmm. Alright. Here's ominous. For some reason, I think it's not triggering. Like, I literally went to look it up, and she's supposed to be here.
And the whole world awaits.
She's supposed to be on this bridge. Uh... I'm gonna okay, I'm so glad that I could abandon the quest, but yeah, no, she was supposed to be on that bridge, but she never was. My game is cursed. Oh goodness, hiccups are the worst. Alright, let's try this again.
Professor.
So much very serious looking at each one another.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
Ah, yes, and then...
I assure you, Sharp.
You may speak freely.
Now, to determine which student gets...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you have.
What could the headmaster want?
What indeed?
Gareth!
Trying to give him a bit of an existential crisis.
Well, there's one for my diary.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or...
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Hello, Ominous.
When something is very wrong with
Professor, a word?
Just the witch I was looking to see.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Oh, wait.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't trigger.
Danny's coming this way.
And of course we talked to her.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
You don't say.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
I realize that.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
I feel
Scrope
so
begs
bad, no.
forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Pure blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh, now the potion's wearing out.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
He's going to be so confused. Hey. Hell yeah. Hufflepuff forever. Oh, I've been looking for this place for ages.
Revelio.
Troll armor.
Revelio.
I don't know. In the castle.
This is a very pretty hallway. I wish I could enjoy it more.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Ba-na-na-na. Something unknown. Darling sister, delighted to receive yours now. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenge presented by not only the students, but also a certain headmaster. Your practice knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all these doing for years. Your secret sharp indeed, a delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all the use. I confess, I'm glad his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvelous how he spends it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untowed reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for short notice. Seems the youngest has gotten himself into a big improved tossed a garden gnome into the neighbors. Dirigible plums. Again. Anyway, hope to see you in the holidays. Sending my love, G.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Professor Heckek has discussed responding to my goblin kindness, Gringans, and using rock actions, and some of his friends considering most may not be seen, but no has shooting towards others, but can who refuse to drink drinks. I'm inclined to agree with the friends at the bank. I will let you know what more here. Suffice to say, it's now professionally rushed.
Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Lumos.
Expelliarmus, Deposit, Bombarda, Leviosa, Confringo, Accio, Incendio, Arresto Memento. Finger, Glacier, Sendo, Stupendo, Revelio.
Lumos. Preparo.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
I want to get it while I'm here, and it's gotta be somewhere. Yeah, here. My cat is watching me with the utmost fascination. She is like, what in the world are you doing?
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Sleeping Portraits not only headmaster and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some to perform it enjoyed nap when possible. The Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the four founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed in one of the four houses. Skilled at ligamy, the Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Bolivia in particular chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you're ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father's headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin helped me. Sinus is now crawling and follows Accurious about like an unwelcome shadow. Accurious is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternally sniveling that Sinus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage, Ursula. God damn. Something unknown.
Revelio.
Okay, it's up.
Alohomora.
So glad I got the level 3 unlocked.
Revelio.
Good God. Key of admittance. That's a back regarding a letter dated 16. I shall not reconsider the administration passing hard regards.
Revelio.
Oh.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What'll I find in the book?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
Not that. I see Heratonic, mustache wax, blinking comb, pearl-handed, black skater, gold-handed, doxy side. It's a very small part. A reminder to be built. Remainder to be built to ministry. Bruh. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I wanted to... Well, I have to remember to come up here. Bastard game.
That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
Yes. I am trying to pick it up, but the fact that I got that. Oh wow. I am in a book. I took a look and now I'm in a book.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Do I want to know? I guess I won't. This is the speed that
Death.
Goodness. I am curious. How indeed. I am curious on how...
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Death's Dark Mongrel. Okay, so no. Nothing particularly interesting. Oh, I start all the way at the beginning.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
They have very poor eyesight. Although, to be fair, I don't think they have eyes. I do not fear death.
Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That door closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Oh. I feel like that was... So, since we cannot hide, we must fight.
Defender! Bombarder! Sender!
your obligatory lags spike. I am perfectly willing to fight death. Dueling feat. Fight against death. I honestly have no idea what dueling feats I'm supposed to be doing.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
The resurrection stone.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve! Why?
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
For there to be no darkness, then there can be no light.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
I love the sketchbook of hers.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
The road to hell is filled.
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
What was taken? You cannot have darkness without light. Oh yes. It's getting rid of one's it's getting rid of one's sorrow, but what? What's going on?
Revelio.
Professor Fig. Alright.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Yep, yep.
It is, and I have.
You are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It's concerning.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrok has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Honestly, fair
It seems
enough.
we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrok has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganak?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrok. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Oh, God. Well, all in all I can hope. Well, all I can do is hope.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
What? I got a letter from Professor Weasley, but it didn't read. He tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him when you get the chance. He has an idea for you, and I thought it worth exploring. That's a mask. Challenges are 80% done, and that is crazy. Autumn Festival. Pity I didn't get it a bit sooner. Death Trolls. Monstrous evens. Only the powerful magic can overcome them. Death's dark mongrels, murderous beasts obey, only death, leaving souls to him at every opportunity. And then we have a talent point. That was certainly useful. La 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 la. So I need to get Flipindo. I need 3 more, maybe 4. 3 more. And this, stunned for longer. I'm very curious about this one. Need another talent point. 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4, 8. 1, 1. So 4 and 8 is 12, 15, 16, 17. Right? 8, 11, 12. Then 17. We can get plenty of close. These two are low priority, so 17, 16, 15. I do like all three of these, so I'd say definitely trying to get them. That Levioso, I'd say these three. As amusing as that is, I don't even have transformation on, so these are low priority. And of these, that one, that one, that one, that one. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 levels is what I'm aiming for. And then the other 10 are just spare waffles. Alright. Goodness gracious. We fought death. We fought death, we pretended to be our professor, and I sure as hell am saving. Is it this? I'm gonna call it. Until next time, darlings. And next time, we're gonna find out what's going on with the Phoenix. Nice. Bye!